Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile Essence League. We have arrived in Cruel. And now it's time to see how fast we can get through it. As always, of course. So, we picked up a silver coin previously and I turned it into a prophecy. Prophecy is Erasmus's gift. You will find a monster, or you will find a gem with 20% quality. So, presumably, one of our first gem drops is going to be a 20% quality drop. So, it would be interesting if that's actually a relevant gem drop. Rather than, say, 20% quality Wild Strike or something along those lines. So, we'll see. I don't think it actually influences the chance to drop gems, so we shall simply see. Maybe we should stand here to grab the Fire Fury in our Sphere of Influence. We can grab this now. So regular Strongbox, nothing special about it. Just murder everything. And we get some airs. And an essence, interesting. Weeping Essence of Anger. I don't have anything to corrupt it with, so we'll just grab it as it is. Filled up with crabs. Well, dead crabs. But still, fire resistance is not a bad roll. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Waypoints, then of course we can ignore the side area. I don't think there are. We actually still have to kill a possessed monster. Funny. Rares and Cruel. That's mostly later stuff. Parkour, Spine Snap. Oh, okay, cool. We can just move on. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you do have to deviate a little bit from the more optimal path in order to progress. Well, yeah, it's too bad actually that some of the side quests just don't have compelling rewards that make you go out of your way to do them. Ooh.
The kind gem cutter scattered his beautiful craft for the paupers.
Interesting.
But greedy hands hide them.
20% quality Earthquake. Well, it's not relevant for this character obviously, but it's nice to have a 20% quality Earthquake. Weeping Essence of Suffering. So we burn through that pretty quickly. It's the boss that takes most time. But we can read it. Works pretty well. Hello there, Arctic Golem. Wasn't expecting you, but you're dead either way. Weeping Essence. That's avoiding cold damage. I believe we have found this before. So there's nothing overly special about it. And then let's look for the Roa nests. And then over there, Rosius Cliff. And then we need one more. Let's see, not here. Oh, there is Oozback Bloom. That one is of course gonna die. It really died quickly. That was an unexpected surprise. I had expected Oozback to stand around a bit longer. Generally it's a reasonably tough mob. So we must be doing something right in terms of damage output. Okay, you. Okay, we're still lacking one of these seashells. I am kind of deviating, but oh wait, maybe we should just head to the west. I overlooked that bit. It's the only logical direction they can go. And yes, there it is. So our first Ascendancy power up bit, nope, it shouldn't really affect us too much, at least not the actual functioning of the build. Let's see, then we go there. It doesn't affect how the build functions, it doesn't add anything special or anything new, it just increases some numbers. Monsters near our totems deal less damage and they take more damage. So it becomes easier to deal with bosses, basically. Also, I have to admit this layout is getting awfully curious. Nope. Die. Die. Cosmic damage taken. We were leveling this, weren't we? How much is it now? 661. Yeah, we want to do a +1. That means we can also afford a +1 on Immortal. And Sacred Life. Yeah, I don't like it. I need to actually shut it out of my filter. It said you consume 10 of 25 charges, so there's 2.5 sips in there. And you need 10 kills to get a sip. Which means it's a relatively inefficient flask compared to some of the later ones. Especially the level 42 flask is pretty darn good. So that is the one that has my preference. Even in the end game, it's still very, very viable. Because it restores 2000 health, which is quite a bit, and that's the very final ones restore 2400 health, which is only 20% more health. It's 20% more health, but it's not like the numbers are gonna double. Okay, I'm slightly confused now as to where the exit is gonna be. This is a very atypical layout that we're getting. Since that's the side area with the Necromancer. Then, oh god, there's a little bit in there. There's an exit over there. I was already wondering, most of the time it is against the back wall. Oh well, you learn. If the layout looks weird, check every nook and cranny. Speaking of, let's quickly go to hideout, because it... Oh wow, the portal was actually guarded. Interesting. Yep, ID and cell. This doesn't look all that appealing. Neither does this. And then... Yeah. Still need to just move things slightly about, but... Good enough for that. And then we go back to the submerged passage and we push onwards. Kill these cursed spawn. Okay, so currently 44, this is a 41 area. We're still ahead of the curve. Which means that generally we should be able to make quite some speed, especially because most of our abilities are just queued up to instantly level up the moment we hit 45. We are doing really good in terms of experience gain and just keeping our levels, our gems up to date. I don't think I've been doing that many special things. I mean, I haven't really been grinding areas or things like that, it's just normal playthroughs. Ooh, Mothering Essence of Contempt and Hatred. And we're just slowly burning through the boss. Thank you for these second tier abilities. Or essences. And again, nothing new, right? Cold Resistance and melee Fist Reflect. No. Let's see over here. Question is, of course, are we gonna find the monster in the deep, or are we gonna find the exit? whichever one we find first, we go with. But so far we're doing good. I'm pretty happy with how this build is to level with. We're doing pretty good damage. We are obviously tanking a lot of stuff. And no, that's to me, that's good. If we can tank stuff, we're doing it right. Okay. We wished. Yes. And then we move towards the exit. Exit it, shall we? So 1, 2, and then just some beamies for some forward facing stuff. The Shockwave Totem is slowly starting to do some damage now. Now it's not as much as, of course, our Righteous Fire, but considering that it has a very large radius compared to Righteous Fire, we can't complain. Well, we can, but we shouldn't. It's really not fair towards the skill to complain about it. Okay, just set up more death traps and we keep pushing. Boom. 2 hits. So a 2-hit killing things with Shockwave. And for a skill that does partial physical damage, which is not boosted, it's only our totem damage and our fire damage that's being boosted. Okay, interesting. And that's that. Just double check that we can indeed level everything. We can indeed level everything. Crystal Scepter, 3 sockets, that's good. Already got another one lined up, I think. Ooh, we gain 20% increased life recovery from flasks, which is nice, as that makes the flasks 20% better. Especially for insta-heal flasks, that's pretty hefty. Let's see, +1 to socket level of lightning gems. That's rather useless, unfortunately. We don't do lightning, we do fire. And we just murder most regular mobs again. Just give me the time to just pick my way through the loot while the totems kill things. I mean, if you one-hit kill everything on like 2 screens away, then no, things are progressing a bit faster than here, but it does give you less time to pick through the loot. And in the end, loot is what it's all about. Let's see, another essence. Mothering Essence of Sorrow. So, double shockwaves with some Searing Bond laser beams. Works pretty darn well. Surprised how well it works against the yellow in there. Okay. And yes. You are standing in an interesting location, because I think you should be getting hurt by the Shockwave Totem, but it wasn't. I wonder what's up with that. Maybe there was a pebble that I didn't see that blocked it. Okay. Why are we getting visible frame holdups? Before this I recorded 2 episodes with the Lacerator running maps. One of them was a double beyond map. Slight spoiler, it will get hilarious, especially the boss fight. But there it was dropping down into getting 1 frame per multiple seconds, because there was just so much going on. And no, understandably, that was because it was a really complex fight. So I had understanding for this, but here we're just running the freaking ledge. So that makes me wonder whether it's one of the recent changes that the devs have made that caused this. Currently running this on patch 2.4.0D, which as far as I know features all the latest hotfixes and stuff to especially ward against this. Especially, you know, just running the ledge, it shouldn't be exciting. This really shouldn't be exciting, because there's not all that much happening. Oh well, we'll see. Luckily it only happens every once in a while, but I do know that in between episodes I'll at least take the effort to restart my game, since in my warm-up I didn't notice anything, of course. Only happens when you're recording. Okay, you get yourself your personal Righteous Fire Totem. Beamies. Yes. Say whoosh. It did. Hey. We push onwards. Always onwards. Towards the climb. Okay, there's a waypoint here that it's probably going to be useful to grab. Mothering Essence of Anger. Ooh, it's perfectly positioned here. Getting burnt to a crisp. And it's running out. That's how what we're agreed upon, mister. You stand there and be burnt. Yes, like that. Okay. Like that. Yes. Hey. And we can push forward. So, despite already having saved Navali, we should still find her here. At least that's my understanding. We can see if that's actually correct or if she won't show up. No, her prison is still going to be here, but she won't. I believe that's the case. Acceleration Shrine, that's always fun. Doesn't seem to translate over to the totems, does it? Since they are just working at their own little pace. Not insanely faster than normal. That's 400 DPS. Well, we are faster now, so that means we can find the waypoint of faster. Since it is something that's easy to miss. Yay, we got it. Might as well go to town, empty our pockets. Went actually to town. Should have gone to my hideout, since that's less far to walk. On the other hand, we do get rewards now. Let's pick up some antique greaves. And then try to get rid of the things we picked up, because that's kind of what we do. What's this do? Bit of fire resist, bit of lightning resist, no armor bonuses, no speed bonuses. Basically known as rubbish. And these will hold on to. And we move onwards. I think we can do the prison trial. Can probably do that. Not entirely sure. Oh, if we get a lucky layout, we might even get to the warden. It would be nice to actually get the warden in as well. Just to close off one chapter of Act 1. Superior haste. Yo. Burn. And another one. Good. Okay, so shummies are not the easiest to kill. Move a little bit. Or maybe I was just missing him, that's also possible. But for now I'm just gonna blame the shummies. It's always easy to blame other things. It's not efficient, but it's easy. Okay, go Well, so we hit level 45 and now everything is hitting on 46, and there's one thing that's blocking on me not having enough intelligence. Which, well, as I think I've already indicated, now intelligence is going to be one of the weak sides of the build, because you just need to get it, and it's difficult. Okay, we killed Iron Point. He was on our 2-hit list. You. Whoosh whoosh. Elemental Reflect, that doesn't really matter either, because we have totems. Ah, here, see, this is Navali's prison without the actual Navali in. So this now looks like it's going to be a permanent fixture of this area. People have suggested that it would be more interesting if she could maybe be Brutus's prisoner or something, and that you would save her there, rather than her just being randomly stuck in here in front of the prison. It does seem like a weird spot for her to be.
A slave is not a man. A slave is not even worthy of death.
We are mostly empty, so we can might as well just push onwards. Oh, this is convenient. Oh, okay. Spike traps. Yeah, I'm pretty good at standing in them. Not necessarily at not standing in them. Okay, so it worked against us. Just take the outer edge here. Okay, got a bit of space to stand still in. Okay. Push. Can we jump? Ow. Spikes got us. Oh, we got stuck again. Sigh. Yeah, and we just follow the wave. The wave of spikes. Okay. Can't make it without running on a movement flask or something. Then you can. Okay. And then just some totems to mix things up. Empty them out. Okay, room clear. More mobs. Okay. You. And then we just burn everything to a crisp again. A crystal scepter. Yeah, we got enough of those lined up. We now actually need gems with +1 to fire. Once you go +1 to fire gems on your scepter, you don't really want to go back. Well, that was that. And it was conveniently next to the waypoint. So you know what? We're actually gonna call this an end to the episode. In the next episode, we're gonna do the Warden and we're gonna do Merveil in a single go. So for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.